great time. It's gonna be an informal event. We're gonna be hanging out with each other. It's not um, one of those really too informative. We're gonna try to teach you a little bit about the history of the Chinese New Year. Well, really, why dumplings are important around Chinese New Year to the Chinese. So, I just wanted to say thank you for coming. And I know it's rough out there. I experienced it myself today. So, thank you again for being able to make it.
That's a very nice opening remark, Jeff.
Yeah, no,
Very nice one.
I know
So
it's
we
tough
want,
to make it. So,
yeah, we want Henry just to try it, and then we start. We saw Sue and Ben and very as we promised you, we will have very cozy event today. It's like another surreal circle, so cozy. And Jackie, you will be happy. Like Chef Zida is working on that, and that is for sure. Make sure.
So we can cook and eat while we're listening, right? I just
Yes,
want to be sure
yes,
that that's
absolutely,
allowed.
absolutely.
Okay.
So
'Cause
that's why we make
others,
it cozy. Yes. Hi, Nicole, and nice to have you again here, and John and Benjamin, and so Henry, you tested the fine, right?
Yeah.
Great. So now we can start as Jeff welcomed everyone. I want to reinforce it's a cozy, informal event. Whenever there's a food involved, we can't be too formal, right? And then we work this event with the history department, the DEI office. And then I will ask, Dr. Hyde to welcome and to give a couple comments, then we move on. Dr. Hyde?
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Dr. Kong and I went back and forth about what to do, given the fact that this was declared a snow day before it had even started snowing, as opposed to a virtual day. We're always all thrilled to have a snow day. So it seemed like that, given the fact that it's snowy, we're stuck at home due to lockdown and snow, that we might as well go ahead and have this event today. As Dr. Kong mentioned, the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion office at Kean University is also eager for us to move forward in the event because they're hoping that over the course of the school year, they want to build on initiatives that can make the entire campus more aware of global cultures and the cultures experienced and celebrated and that make up the lives of Kean University students. So it's an important opportunity for those for whom dumplings already mean something special, to revisit that, and for those who want to learn about Chinese Lunar New Year and the role, for example, of food in cultural rituals, to learn something. So I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I can't wait. And thank you all for coming.
Thank you, Beth. That's a great. And yes, people thinking, well, we could postpone it, we could cancel it, we could reschedule. But Jamaica, Henry, and Jeff and Zida, we also back and forth multiple times, and we decided let's have it, right? Let's have it. And I really appreciated all the everyone worked very hard to make this happen. Typical Zida, Zida said, "I'm ready whenever you guys ready." So now we're ready. And then this the year of ox, we don't even know how to translate. Is an ox, is a ball, or is another name of the different name refer to different kind of a call or different animal. But a lot of people decide to use the ox. We can use it, but the symbols of it is it's the same. Energetic and intelligent. Not that much intelligent, right? But energetic and so we hope this year will be much better than the year we read. And then so we will have dumplings that will show us from scratch and to cooking it. And then meanwhile, and Henry made some riddles to test you guys about some culture things, right? And then Jamaica picked up a video to show us. And then Dr. Bach, who can't join us, also made a video explain the how Korea celebrates Lunar New Year. And we had a May originally. No, she's coming. I was talking about her, and she just joined at this moment. And May, welcome. I was just mentioning you. And then we have another student in Japan, Charles. I don't know this time he wakes up or not, but once he wakes up, he join us, tell us about the celebration in Japan. So this is all we will offer to everyone. I really hope you enjoy. And again, relax. You want to drink, you want to cook, you want to turn on the video, or be yourself. So now, Zida, you want to explain and from beginning?
Yeah, so let me just show you guys the ingredients so like make sure everybody has it. I'm just gonna bring my laptop. Excuse me. All right, so not sure you can see. So there's chives, there's peeled garlic, right? And then over here, there's the meat, the ground meat that we're gonna use for the dumplings. And then over here, we have above water and then above flour that we're gonna make the dough for the dumplings. And basically that's all you need, right? It's really simple. So, so the first step that we're gonna do is we are going to mix the flour with the water. You add water little by little, and you mix it until it gets chunky. That's what the time that you're starting to make the dough. Is that making the bread? Is that making the bread dough? Where you just keep going until it's smooth, right? So I'm gonna show you how to do it. So first of all, you get your flours here. You add just a bit of water in it, right? Just a little bit, like that much.
I'm sorry to that. Is there a place you can put your camera, like show everyone your hand?
I wish I can't.
Oh God.
I can't. I only have like a this setup is a weird setup. I only have two
okay.
hands, so.
Well, I have to apologize to everyone. Before, our plan is that Jeff will go visit the Zida place with all the, the COVID,
I would
social
have.
distance practice.
Yeah.
But then it's snowing. It's hard.
Yeah, I would have been the cameraman helping out with the other stuff, but
It's
so
fine.
it just happened to be today.
Exactly. It has to happen to be today. And well, you guys use your imagination. Think of how to make the dough.
I'll try to explain it as detailed as I can. So I guess I try to show you as much as I can. So like you have to mix it now, either with chopsticks, with a fork or anything. Mixing a counterclockwise rotation. Just keep mixing it until you see those little, like this, the little chunks here. If you see this, that means you're succeeding. And if you see that, that means now you need to add more water in it.
Yes, Jackie, you can use a mixer. You can use other machines, right? Yes. And I saw some Chinese use that to make dough, right?
So now just keep mixing it
Hi,
until there's
Carla.
a bigger chunk. Anybody has questions?
Nico, you don't want to try make the dough? Or if you buy the pure already, you can use that one too.
I don't have the ingredients today.
Oh, you can be creative using any ingredient you have, just vegetable and meat.
It's also hard today because everybody's home in this house because of the snow.
Yeah.
So I don't have access to the kitchen today.
Yeah,
just
perfect,
watching-
Jackie.
I'm
That's
just
that you
watching
can
it
use
when-
that one too. I know, Nico, this is my problem. All my kids is running around a half day, and I can't show you guys in my kitchen. I can't even go to the upstairs. This is no way.
All right.
So, Zida, what if you put your computer on the counter and use the sink? Then people will see your hand, right?
I can try.
Yeah, try that.
Let me do that.
Try to find the pliers. But oh, Jackie is so ready. And look at Jackie. yes, cut the vegetable. Yeah. Dumpling is a fascinating activities for family reunion. So everybody can join. Typically when you make the dumpling, this is really make everybody can get involved if you'll be part of this major event. You see, Zida can show you the dough making.
I tried. I can't.
You can. Okay.
So I remember being told at some point that Jiaozi is like it can be a homonym for the new year. Is that like it means like the year changing? Is that true or no?
Oh, say it again. I did not get it.
So I have heard before that the name Jiaozi, the characters can also be translated as like the year changing, or the name is similar to the year changing. Is that true or no?
Year of changing.
Or the year, like the new year or something, like the name has something to do, it can be translated as something to do with that. I sound stupid, but
No. You are not sound. I'm sorry. My face did not. No, that face did not mean you sound stupid. Not at all. I'm just trying learning. Maybe something I don't know. No one knows everything. And so let's ask, the Chinese here, and how much you know about the jiaozi, the dumplings. Katie, you start.
No, not really. I only like made the dumplings with some of my friends every year, but I don't really know the cultural context behind it other than it's just jiaozi and then baozi. I know a little bit more about baozi with the heads floating down the river, but I don't know anything really about jiaozi. So I was like, oh, xinyan something, I don't know. But that'd be interesting.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah. All right, yeah, I will admit I looked this up beforehand, and okay,
Yeah,
never
I
mind.
need to do quick search, find why the jiaozi. There is a lot of anecdote or hearses, but I really, you need to do research, the cultural research, find out. I never did. But jiaozi, I think it was at a certain time that people use it as passing secret message. So you can put the secret message wrapped inside the jiaozi, and then, for example, you want to overthrow the current government and you don't want to do it, openly, then you would be killed, right? So you would go through the jiaozi. And but even that, I doubt how practical and how true it is. And for Chinese jiaozi is really because the activity involved many labors and everybody can join. And also it has a flour, it has a meat, has a vegetable. For agriculture society, this is representing the harvest season, right? And if you don't have harvest season, you can't have everything ready for the dumpling. So to us, it's we don't take it for we take it for granted. But for people in the ancient time, older time, making dumpling is a big deal. And some poor family can afford to make it. And some even the rich family can't have it daily because the labor consuming and also material, ingredients require a lot. So it's became a symbol of prosperity and wealth and also health. So that's what I know, John. But I hope like maybe you can do a little more research and find out why called 饺子, right? Why etymological research on that?
Oh,
Why it's 饺子?
I
That would be
I
something.
just I just searched it up,
Okay,
like,
tell us.
so I just Googled where the name comes from, and it's believed that they were invented in the Han Dynasty and were originally referred to as tender ears, jiao er, and were apparently given to people to treat frostbite. Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they very much do look kind of like ears, right? The shape that
Yeah,
they have. Yeah.
sorry to go on this tangent. I'm just very interested in like etymology and where
Yeah.
names for things come from.
Well, the some scholar believe like you remind me of a 饺子, it's like ear, so it's a 饺儿, it's a tender ear, and during the actually that's something Bess and Abby related and Jackie to our courses. It's during that end of the Han Dynasty is around the third century, and that was the time China run into the natural disaster constantly with extremely cold weather and epidemic and locust. And so that was the time. And the one again, according to Hersey's, the one doctor called Zhang Zhongjing, he invented this food to warm people up so their ear would not be frozen to frozen, there was a cold wood, right? Would not suffer this. Well, I'm mentioning coldness, I think of Texas. And I pray for people living in Texas. And Katie, I'm glad your parents and friends are fine over there. But also, I started to remind myself thinking that we entered into a very difficult climate already. So this reminded me of, the historical period that once human enter into the cold area, that would change human lifestyle and activity. So we're entering that era, believe it or not. So again, John, you did not ask, you asked a fantastic question. And so I encourage you to do the research and share with us at the end of the semester. Fascinating topic will be, right? And while Zida is making dough, Zida, you want to move to next, or you want us to show a video before we move to making the filling?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. So Jeff, should we use the video Jamaica picked up for us to talk about the New Year a little bit?
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and share that, and it can just give us a little bit of context
Right.
as
Yeah.
to,
And
you know.
also, this year, the New Year started on February 12th, last Friday. And normally the New Year celebration lasted 15 days. So the last day, the 15 days of this first month is normally called the Lantern Festival. That's the time we, do the riddle, and the riddle was take down the lanterns. So you can watch lanterns, enjoying those creation, and also do the riddle. And whoever win will get awards. And so later on, if you join, Kaku to do the riddles, you will get an award. We'll distribute an award to you later once the school opens. Okay, Jeff,
Okay.
whenever you're ready.
I'm gonna go ahead and share it now. All right, so let me know if you guys can hear this.
新年快乐! Happy New Year! Join us as we explore
everybody
Lunar
hear this
New
fine?
Year, a holiday that dates back thousands of years. Today we'll travel to China to explore the rich traditions that have been passed
I'm
down
sorry,
from
was that a yes or a no?
That was a yes.
Okay, all right, thank you.
generations to celebrate the holiday. Another year of good fortune is beginning in China. Fireworks pop high in the sky. Dragons dance in the streets. And the city slows down to celebrate Lunar New Year. In Chinese culture, it's the most important time of the year, rooted in traditions and customs passed down through the ages. The celebration lasts for 15 magical days full of family togetherness, delicious food, and good fortune. Today, Lunar New Year is filled with happiness. But according to legend, it didn't start out that way. A long, long time ago in China, there was a big, scary, nasty beast named Nian, whose name means year. He had razor-sharp teeth, giant claws, and a really mean growl. Most of the time he lived in the wilderness, but on the darkest night of the year, when the new moon was in the sky, he would sneak into the village and scare everyone in sight, even the animals. People dreaded the new moon for many, many years, until a wise man taught them the 3 things Nian was afraid of: loud noises, fire, and the color red. The next time Nian came, the villagers fought back. They hit their drums as loud as they could, lit every firecracker they had, and wore the color red from head to toe. Nian ran far away and never came back. After that, the people started celebrating the new moon instead of fearing it. That celebration became a 15-day festival of family, food, and good fortune called Lunar New Year. Every Lunar New Year is always represented by one of 12 animals in the Chinese zodiac, chosen by the Jade Emperor of China centuries and centuries ago. According to legend, a long time ago in China, the Jade Emperor held a great race. The first 12 animals to reach his palace would be the winners, and they would each get a year named after them in their honor. During the race, the ox was winning until he had to cross a rushing river. The rat was right behind him and couldn't swim very well. So the kind ox let the rat ride on his back. As soon as they got to the other side, the rat jumped off and scurried to the finish line to win the race first. That's why the first year in the Chinese zodiac calendar is the year of the rat. 11 other animals reached the palace to create the 12-year cycle of the Chinese zodiac. It's said that the animal your birth year is named after can shape your personality and destiny. You might be honest like a dragon or smart like a monkey. When your animal takes its turn in the zodiac cycle, legend has it that your year will be full of surprises. But no matter which animal you are, everyone is excited to honor these ancient traditions, even in modern New Year celebrations. Today, Lunar New Year brings families together all over the world. In fact, billions of people travel back to their homes and families in China to feast on a delicious reunion dinner with plates and plates of homemade food. Many of the foods like egg rolls, noodles, and shrimp mean something special. Egg rolls symbolize wealth for the coming year because they look like bars of solid gold. Chow mein noodles shouldn't be cut because long noodles symbolize health for a long life. Shrimp symbolizes happiness because the Mandarin words for shrimp and smile sound very similar. As part of the festivities, lucky red envelopes called hongbao are passed out to children as well as unmarried adults. In Chinese culture, the color red symbolizes luck. In order to receive the red envelopes, well wishes are given to the elders. Thank you, Grandpa. Money is inside each envelope to bring prosperity and good fortune in the coming year. During all 15 days of Lunar New Year, it is a time to reflect on the passing year and celebrate the future. Bright fireworks light up the sky, and huge parades line the streets until the final day of the New Year celebration, the Lantern Festival, when thousands of red lanterns glow in the night to bring good fortune to all. No matter where you live, you can join the festivities, whether it's one reunion dinner with your family or 15 days of celebrating togetherness. Lunar New Year is open to everyone. We invite you to learn more and join the celebration at Panda Express.
Well, thanks Jamaica for picking up that, and it's also suitable for kids. I saw a couple kids stare at that, and I hope you enjoyed it. And Zoe, I hope you liked it. And do you have any questions about the cultural things expressed on the video? John, you're curious to you probably have some questions, right?
Oh no, I was just taking notes on this. This is all
Okay.
very interesting.
I know. And I try to bring that culture to my kids. Zida, you are fine. You okay, Zida?
So I'm basically done with the dough. Let me show you. So here it is. so you rest the dough for 10 minutes, and if nobody has any questions, I can jump into how to make the meat mixing part.
Okay.
That
We
good?
have other activity. Oh, you wanna show
I mean,
people?
you guys can go first. It's
No,
fine.
you go first.
Okay,
You
sure.
ready?
Okay.
Yeah, you're ready. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. So I don't know. I guess I just hold it like this then. So now I'm gonna cut the chives and then mix it into the meat. So let me just do that first. Sorry for the bad angle, but so you have to cut the head part out. Oh, I'm trying to do it even like with one hand.
Yeah,
It's
no.
really hard. So so leave that part out. You're trying to like cut the chives like thinly. So let me just do that, and let me put a laptop back down. So you guys can cut it on yourself, I guess.
Well, I think it's that I explained. The cut is basically to say chop the chives to as small as you can, and then mix with the meat, and then you will put the ingredient, and it's that I will show you how to put the ingredients. So this part you can do it, right? And then while Zida is chop the chives, and then mix with the ground pork, we can move on
Pork,
to the
yeah.
next one, right, Zida? But
Yep.
you can stare at him and ask questions. And so for the red envelope, we not just giving the kids or unmarried, and the Chinese also give the seniors. And if they run into seniors within the 15 days, we offer the red envelope too. And you put a cash there. The amount of cash is up to you, right? And then we will also have the food, the character happiness, and then upside down means arriving. So because upside down, down in Chinese also means arrival. So that means the happiness arrival. And there everything is symbolic. They try to use this to, wish everybody a good year and healthy, happy, and prosperous. Well, this is a Chinese. We saw the video is on Chinese, right? Probably you want to know how other countries, if they celebrate the Lunar New Year, right? And in May, are you ready? Do you want to share with us your experience?
Hi, yeah.
Hi, May.
Hi. Okay. So for Lunar New Year, we have 3 day celebration, 3 day festival. Each day we will perform our traditional dances, and then we eat with our families and friends. And some people drink a lot. Yeah.
And so, May, do you mind tell people you talking about the Thai culture or the Myanmar culture?
Actually, Thai, because in I don't know about Myanmar because I didn't grow up there, but in Thailand we celebrate Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year every year for 3 days straight, and then we have festival throughout every night, and we eat and we perform our dances like traditional and also like the modern dances.
And I think 2 years ago at the Chinese New Year celebration at the King, and May danced with with her sister. It was very cute. So May, do you mind dance now, or you don't think it is a proper? No, you don't think you're not
No,
ready for dance,
you're
right?
not right. Oh, I didn't know. If I knew it, I would have performed, like prepared and performed. But it's a little late. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. And
Yeah.
you need a dress, right? Put the Thai dress.
Yeah, and in April we celebrate our original New Year in April. So probably on the April 13th, we can have an event and perform on that time. Yeah.
Fascinating. Actually, May just reminded me, and with our new president and the new office, DEI, the school are going to celebrate the Asian and Pacific Islander month in April. So we are planning a couple events
Mhm.
in April. So stay tuned. Like Jeff will talk about the Asian in games, not just the created game, but they are also the content of games, and of course they are players of games too, right? And we are working on invite a couple of speakers over, and then maybe have May dance and invite Indian to dance. I don't know. We can have the dance party at that time. So we work on that. Um, okay, great. Um, anyone has any question for May? Like, what kind of food do you eat, May?
Oh, traditional food like pork. We eat a lot of pork and fish and chicken, like chicken, different part of chickens and dessert. Yeah, we have noodles, but it's like the flat noodles, flat Thai noodles. So it's like this big, and now we salad and also fry way.
Oh, great. And also she mentioned fish, and you see the video, they also have fish, right? And the fish is must, because the fish is homonym of yu extra. So when you have a fish, that means you will always have an extra, either extra, food or extra fortunes or extra wealth in the house out of the household. So it's again good fortune, good almond to use. Hi, Raf. So we always have a fish on the table for celebration the new year. Great. Ralph, you missed May introducing the Thai celebration of Chinese New Year. What did I miss? Oh, it's okay. So Zida, you ready? Okay, so you want to explain further?
Yes. So if you're done cutting the chives, it should be looking like something like this.
Ah, that's professional.
If you're done with that, you can start it, put those chives into the ground beef, ground pork, whatever, and you can start it mixing.
Do you want to tell people what you put there to mix the other like seasons? Jackie, go ahead.
So, Zidi, would you please show me how to peel ginger?
Oh yeah, of course. Do you have like a peeler?
A spoon?
Spoon is fine. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let me. All right. Ready?
Oh, interesting. For me, sometimes I would just use a knife to chop, to chop it into pieces. Interesting.
So you just let's see, use the edge of the spoons and then just gently scrape the skin off like that. Just gently like scrape the skin off like that. So you have the fresh meat on it. So yeah, that's how you do it. It's pretty easy. Just gently scrape the skin off. It should be pretty easy. And once you're done, you're leaving like this shaved ginger. Yep.
And I think John asked a question about a knife. And Zida, can you answer his question? He asked, where did you get that professional knife?
Oh, I used to be a sous chef at a restaurant. So
Oh,
I was
nice.
specifically like trained for it. So yeah.
Yeah, it's just asking because a lot of my kitchen utensils are really old.
It's fine. We get used to it. Okay.
That's why I have him do all my cooking because I don't cook.
You have
Don't
excuse.
shake your head at me. You know it's true.
Mm-hmm.
So Zida, you want to tell people like what you put, or you want we come back later?
Oh, you guys can come back later to me. Thank you.
So Kaylee asked a question about the chive, pork, grounded pork, meat for the ginger, and also I think Zida will tell you the other things. The dough is just the flour and the water, and then you need to let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes while you're making the the fillings, right? Okay, while we're waiting, Harry, should you go first round? Let's have like, what do you think? Let's have 8 questions or 10 questions?
I have riddles and questions, so we could do the questions, which take up a little bit of time, and then we could just do the riddles.
Great. Great.
So let me see the link. I'll put it in the chat, and I'll share screens. Let's see. All right. Hopefully it's working.
Do you require everyone to participate, and who wants to participate to join that link, or they need to?
Those who choose to can join it.
Yeah. Well, only Kaylee joined, guys. If you have that account, join to play. So Harry made it anonymous, so no one knows who got which grade and got correct or wrong. We're waiting for people to join, and then I saw 5 people joined.
I'm in.
Okay, great.
So yeah, the first question is, what does Singapore mean? With the options being City of Lions, City of Gold, City of Rivers, or City of Fish.
And everybody knows the protocol is no internet checking, right?
I feel kind of suspicious because I already knew this, but I'm gonna look suspicious for answering so quickly.
Well, you already know, then you know it's a good thing, right?
Yeah, this is more of just, just a.
No, this is just Henry's way to warm you up, and he will have a more other difficult ones.
So the answer for this one, majority got it. Oh, wait, we got one more person. Oh, two more people. For when I was actually student teaching the last 2 semesters, I heavily depended on Nearpod to help with my classes because this way I could just project what I want the students to see from my screen.
Oh, interesting.
So the answer is City of Lions.
Wow.
As for the reason why, I forgot if it was like for in a certain language. I'm not sure if it was in the original language or the another one, but let me see. Even though lions are not native to Singapore.
And Ralph is working on
Yeah.
the lion projects with me, and he will give you guys all story about lions if we give him chance. Maybe end of the semester.
Yeah.
And Singapore, I think a lot of overseas Chinese use traditional Chinese characters because the simplified Chinese character was invented in the 1956 and was a part of the cultural movement to make language or education more accessible to the commoners. But overseas Chinese carried on the traditional characters.
It also mentions that apparently in Malay, the word singa means lion and pura means city. So I guess just like connecting it.
Yeah, it's Sing is actually also Mayan in, I believe, Urdu or
Oh,
Udu.
really?
Yeah. So if you ever see that somebody has the last name Lion, it's very similar.
Now with this one, it's the largest ethnic group in China is I'm gonna butcher all these, Dr. Kong. So the Han, the Manchu, the Hui, and that one I cannot pronounce for the life of me.
Well, if you twisted this question a little bit, it will be getting so hard. But I think this one, well, I will be quiet.
Dr. Kong, we need the pronunciation of the third one.
Zhuang.
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 Zhuang. All right.
All right. So the majority of us know that the largest ethnic group in China happens to be the Han.
Due to the Han Dynasty.
Well, this Dr. Su Guangwo knows this very well. When you go to China, you will see people look like not like a typical Chinese. You know, people have idea of Chinese, right? But we have over 50 ethnical groups, and some of them look like completely Central Asia and Europe. Like even myself, and there is a professor from Germany. He constantly thinking I'm the group belong to the certain group living in the mountain in the country. I really want to go there to visit those people. I think it's a fascinating. There's a certain group of people look like me living in the mountain area in Germany. So we have a lot of ethnic groups rather than just the Chinese, right? It's very diverse. Great question.
Now, what country in Southeast Asia was never colonized? Indonesia, Vietnam, Thailand, or the Philippines?
The whole language thing always fascinated me because like I only know Mandarin Chinese, but like it's not that I get mad about it, but it's like it's not accurate to just say Chinese is Chinese because there's so many different like basically dialects of Chinese. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, no, yeah, I was just Continue.
Yes, you are right. It's a fascinating, as Raf said, there are dialects. There are 11 languages and over 1,000 dialects within Chinese territory. So when people are thinking, oh, you are Chinese to speak Chinese, that's because, they overlook the diversity, the, diverse linguistic situation there. It's very complicated, very complicated. Okay.
So for this one, the answer would be B, Thailand. And I remember actually reading up on that the reason why was they managed not only to secure good deals by playing off the countries that were coming to colonize in the area, as well as being much more remote than the other countries bordering them, so they didn't get as easily colonized. And the last one is, which country commonly uses metal chopsticks? Japan, South Korea, Laos, or China?
Oh, that's a great one. This is a great one.
Whoa.
All right. So for this one, the country that uses metal chopsticks is uh, South Korea. I found that like generally most countries uses the standard wooden ones, but I find that there are also differences between the countries in terms of how they make their chopsticks.
Oh God, you guys are amazing. Pretty much everybody knows this, right? I thought it would be tough one. And I know it because I have a pair of metal chopsticks from Korea. And I was surprised that everyone knows this. And I'm not a big fan of K-pop. And see, the Korea did a great job promoting their culture. So wonderful. And so, Henry, are you going to announce the winner, or you just contact the winner secretly? Oh, everybody won.
Well, the majority
Majority won.
majority actually got the answers right from what I saw.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Let me tally it up.
Yes, you tally up. And while you tally up, announce the winner, right? And remember, whoever win, contact us. You will get, we have a T-shirt, we have other souvenirs. We will offer to you once the school opened. So Zida, I will move back to you.
So I guess we're going to work on the doughs now to make them into actually the dumpling dough.
Oh, Zida, you did not tell them the seasons to put to the fillings yet?
Oh, right. Okay. So for the seasonings, if you guys are mixing it already, you put soy sauce, salt, right, and cooking. I use the Chinese cooking wine, but if you guys have the other type of cooking wine, you can put that. It doesn't necessarily have to be the Chinese cooking wine.
Do you put like pepper, sesame oil?
Yes, of course.
And egg? Do you put
Yes.
the egg? Okay, guys, remember put the egg, sesame oil, soy sauce, and cooking wine and salt. But you don't put a minced garlic.
No, I don't put garlic, but I already put a ginger in it. So
okay, you put a ginger. Yeah. Okay, but this is a very important part because that's what determines the flavor of the dumpling, right? Does anyone has any questions?
Can I write down what I got? Or like, can someone write down the ingredients? I'm writing it.
Sure. Oh, the Abby have you bought the filling,
Well, I tried, but they only had spring roll wraps, so we're improvising. I went to our local co-op around the corner during the snowstorm this morning.
I know, but that's the best you can get. Great.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Do you enjoy watching this? I want to see how well you make a dumpling later. You will show me, right?
Take a picture, right?
Yes. Fascinating. Right. So now you can mix, put egg, ginger, soy sauce, salt, sesame oil, cooking wine, or any flavor you like. And also refer to the recipe we sent to you. You can refer to that, and also this part can be very creative. Or
you can DIY it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can add a plum sauce, Rafi, if you like that. Okay, you guys make it. Everybody makes the dough. Oh, look, Jackie already made a dough. That's very impressive. You ready to wrap?
Nice.
Okay, so Zida, are you ready to wrap, or you?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, let's look how to wrap it. So Abby, are you ready to wrap it? No, not yet.
No, but we'll get there. You keep going.
We'll wait.
No,
we have other.
We have distractions here.
Oh wow! Look at that. It's so impressive.
Nice.
Impressive. Okay. How about we use this time to see how Korea celebrate the New Year, right? Since you guys are all seems like super fan of a Korean culture, you even know the metal chopsticks. So let's watch the video made
Could
by
I ask
Dr.
before we go on, does it need to have egg? Does it have to have egg?
You don't need to.
No.
Okay.
And this, another thing nice about a dumpling is it can be so easily flexible to be alterned and to be changed and to be added. And there's no definite defined way to make dumplings. Some people even put the coins and see the whole family member who will eat that coins, and that one will be the lucky person. Yeah, and you can be creative, as I said, right? There's no limits, no restraint. Yes, put the coins. And when I was little, I loved that game. So if I can eat the coins, you need to be careful, right? Not knock your teeth. Right. Okay, Jeff. This video is made by Dr. Bach about the Korea celebration. And Nicole, you went to the last event, so you saw himself introduced, but today he can't come, so he made a video. Okay, Jeff.
Hello. Happy New Year. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 신년快乐. My name is Bok Jung, Assistant Professor of Public Administration. I would like to share that how South Korean people celebrate New Year's, Lunar New Year, in every New Year. So thank you, everyone. And also thank you, Shirong, for inviting me to share my video. I wanted to join, but I have the university committee duties at the same time. So unfortunately, I only record this video. Hopefully you will enjoy my video. My video will share what South Koreans wear during this New Year's celebration, and also what they eat, and also what they play. The same video I shared in another event that happened the last week, but hopefully if you already watched it, you still enjoy it. And also if you haven't watched that and listened to my introduction, well, you may fully enjoy new knowledge on new celebrations in South Korea. So without further ado, I will share the video. Okay, so let me get started. 설날, New Year's in Korean is 설날. In New Year's celebration, we say 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Happy New Year. 신년快乐 in Chinese. So what South Korean traditionally wear during New Year's of celebration? They wear hanbok, which is in Korean means a Korean costume, hanbok. And you see the kids also wear their own hanbok. And also occasionally, by occasion, a celebration, they wear different types of hanbok. It's very colorful. You see, sometimes they wear when they get wedding ceremony, or sometimes they go the outfit for going outside, or some sort of formal or informal celebration wearing hanbok. And in tradition, in the Joseon dynasty, for example, they also wear hat, but not much these days because it's not much practically useful these days in the contemporary period. But and then traditionally they have a full set of outfit. So there are different variations of hanbok in South Korea. So in the left side is the more traditional ones, and on the right side is a more modern style of hanbok. So if you want to choose, what would be your choice? I know you guys will have a dumpling ceremony today, so thanks to Shirong. And I would love to join today, but unfortunately, I'm just sharing my video. In South Korea, we eat tteokguk. Tteokguk means rice cake soup. So we eat rice cake soup, very soothing, with sticky rice cake, and also those different types of broth, and some beef if you want, or if you don't like meat, you just don't need to include the meat. So could be vegetarian type of tteokguk. And also there are some sort of the green onion or eggs, and also it is some adding some seaweed. So that's tteokguk. So tteokguk gives you are not getting old. So once you eat one more tteokguk in 설날, the New Year's Day, you get 1 year older. and also different types of the dumpling soup. Tok manduku. Mandu means dumpling in Korean. So a rice noodle, a rice mandu, rice dumpling soup. So that's tong manduku. You see there are dumplings here. So yeah, fully enjoy it. Again, ready to eat cougars. But always South Korean dishes comes with kimchi. The kimchi is spicy, but it's also kind of pickled, or so it actually helps your digestion, you know. So you will enjoy kimchi with tteokguk. All right, what to play during New Year celebration? So there are different types of plays, games, and we call it in the left side 제기, 차기. 제기 is looks like a shuttlecock, but it's made of the paper, the wrapping those coins. You just kick those the 제기 to the air, and then count how many times you kick without dropping them to the floor. So that's 제기 차기. So as a team, you can just really sum them up, and the whole team. So you make some fun game. So that 제기 kick off. That's a 제기. On the right side, we call it 윷놀이. So 윷놀이, I will explain more after this. And the 널뛰기 is another one. 널뛰기, you just seesawing on the left and right side, and just showing and jumping off, on and off. That's the 널뛰기. So 윷놀이 is fun as a tradition in Korea. So we enjoy these 4 wood sticks. You just throwing them to the air, and then see how they turn out when you drop to the floor. So it's called the 도개, called 윷모. That represent these animals during the farm, the old dynasty. So 도 means pig, okay, means dog, 걸 means sheep, and 윷 means cow, 모 means horse. So there are different counts. 도, once you have those flat side, only one flat side up is 도, and 2 flat side up is 개, 3 flat side up, 걸, all flat sides up is 윷, and every size and flat down to the floor, and that's 모. 도개 called 윷모. So 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, 5 step. So what happens that once you throw them the sticks to the floor, to the air, and then you will see how many steps you can move. So starting from the first, the starting point, you move 1, 도, 개, 걸, 윷, 모. But there are different combinations you can move like this. So once you hold your pins coming back to the original point, and then you will win. There are different types of tricks and rules, sophisticated rules, to make this game more fun. But if you want to do it, so definitely I'll have more chance to introduce you. All right, so are you ready to enjoy the play? Cougars. Again, Happy New Year. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 신년快乐. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of time with all your classmates, and also your faculty and staff. So Happy New Year. Thank you.
Yeah, I already told Dr. Bach that we enjoyed it. I know enjoying it.
Even the dog enjoyed it.
Yes, great. And, great. And Nicole is the only one saw it twice, but I hope you did not feel bored of it.
That's okay.
Because when the students' organization planned for the new year, they sent the email to my discarded account. I never received that until a couple of days before the event take off. So that's why we did not collaborate well enough. Otherwise, Dumpling will be part of it. But it's okay. Hi, so Abby's ready. Everybody's ready. So we will see. Look at Jackie. They are so ahead of the game.
They're ahead.
Okay, Zida.
All right. So we'll take our dough that's been sitting for a while. Hold on. It should be. I will make a hole in the middle. Yeah, she's named after my like this, and then so instead of making like a bagel size, right? And then you just put your fingers into it to make it longer and longer and longer until it's the size of about quarter inch, like this thick. So it's like a big long thin bagel here, and now you break it. Now you break it. So now that's your dumpling doughs. Yes. Wait, hold on. So now you sit it. So now you sit the dough on a board, and let me show you how the rest works. So, bing bang. You have the dough on a cutting board. So what you're going to do is that you're trying to cut them into the same equal sizes, into the same sizes. So just do it for example. Bang, 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 bang. Just like that. Cut them into the equal sizes, the smaller ones. Oh, there we go. And now what we're gonna do is that you're gonna make them into a ball, a smaller ball. It's hard to do it with one hand. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. So now, once the ball is ready, you compressed it into a little like pancake made of the dough. And now you have to do it with every single one of these. Make them into the ball, and then you compress them into like a little pancake. And I'll show you guys the what's it look like when everything is ready. Because I can't hold it any longer. My laptop is pretty heavy.
I so wish somebody was there with you, and I
wish
wish
too.
Snow was not here. And,
It's hard. I only have two hands.
right. But you're doing great, Zida. And I think, Dr. Hyde is right. You could open a channel to for cooking, like introduce all the Chinese ingredient cooking to
Right.
American audience, right? Okay, so we originally we started we use the dough we're making. So normally it tastes better than you buy the wraps outside from a restaurant. And so that's why Zida is trying to make the dough ready. That would take some time, but once it's ready, he will show you how to wrap it. In terms of wrapping, same as the filling, right? Same as the filling. Again, you can do quite in a freestyle, whatever way you want to. I think each one know couple style, depend on which region you come from. And I will see how, which style Zida is going to use.
I'll probably use the most common one, don't worry. The easiest one.
Yes, George, of course, the any grains dough work. Any grain dough work. Well, I don't know about the core flour, but I think the red wheat definitely can do it. So that maybe you can just make one dough and one wrap, and then
Okay, sure,
wrap it,
sure.
show that, right? So then they can start. So Jackie already started.
All right.
We're going to be eating soon.
I know. I figured out. Within an hour you're going to eat. Fascinating.
All right, let me just show you guys how to actually make the dough into the dumplings.
You're going to eating too? Cool.
So as you can see, I have a dough laying under here, and then I have the this mat to like make it flat. So what I'm gonna do is that I will go halfway to the middle, roll it halfway to the middle, go back, rotate it, roll it again, roll into the middle, go back, and then you rotate again. You roll into the middle, you come back, and keep doing it until the middle is fully compressed. There's no more like a significant bump of the dough. So just keep doing that. Oh, sorry. I can't see the camera because I was just like that.
Yeah, you use your left hand to hold the dough and to rotate it, and use the right hand to to press it to make it thinner. So you showed us very well to that.
Yes,
And,
because I only have two hands. My left hand is holding a laptop right now, so I can't use two hands. I'm trying my best. Sorry.
you already proved to us you are a master. You are a master chef.
Just
So
keep
you're
doing
fine.
that until you don't see the little bumps at the middle. Just like that. The bumps are getting smaller and smaller, and you're having your dough ready. So now once your dough is ready, you're gonna get some of this mixture of the meat and veggies. Gonna set up, and your brain put it on top of this.
Yeah,
dumpling
normally
dough.
you hold the wrap on your left hand palm and put the fillings onto your left palm and then wrap it. But now he's holding the camera, so wow, look at that dumplings. You already cooking it? It's already cooked?
Wow, that's quick.
Okay, that's
That's
we
quick.
got our first gift from Dr. Stoneberger, the dumplings. Okay, enjoy. And so Zida will show you how to wrap it.
Yep, I'm going to show you how to wrap it.
You can
So-
just right. Maybe you can put the angle of the camera lower.
Yes.
Then you can show them your hands. Right. Just show your hands. Right.
So like this. The most simple and easiest way to make this dumpling is wait, hold on. Let me charge my laptop real quick. Sorry. Okay.
Ours
Yeah.
smells so good.
What?
Ours smells so good.
Oh, I feel like I smell your dumplings too.
All right. So you first you fold the middle, and you seal it at the middle, just like that. Sealed it on the middle, and now you fold each side on the. It's almost like a quarter of a 45-degree angle here. You seal that part, and same thing here. So it looks like this now. And now you're gonna wrap your hand around right here, like this part, around the back of this dumplings, just like that. And what you want to do now is that you want to squeeze inside to your palm, towards your palm, just like this. Squeeze inside towards it, and bang, there you go. It's a big dumplings ready.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Look like an ear, right? Does it look like ear to you guys? No, he did a beautiful job.
Just like that.
Okay. And so
Look,
you
really
guys
does
now
it.
you
Right here.
practice. Right. Beautiful job, Zida. So you practice with your dough and filling. We will come back to see who made the best. The dumplings, right? Make it look like the ear. And now, Henry, let's make one round of burrito, right? And then we will see, the dumplings. We'll compete on the dumplings, right? Okay, Henry.
All right. Just in case. let me throw the
Oh,
one.
anyone has a questions to Zida about the wrapping?
Yep.
Anyone has a questions? Okay, because lock to the near pod and do the redos if you don't have questions. And wow, how does it taste, Jackie? How does it taste?
Well, we could have used a little bit more stuffing because we were kind of shy, afraid that we wouldn't get it to close. But we used lamb instead of pork, and extra scallions and a lot of ginger and garlic, and it's pretty darn good. But we need the dipping sauce. We got anxious and are eating it before the dipping sauce.
It looks nice.
Look very nice. And if a dipping sauce, some people just put vinegar and then the sesame oil, or what's another one? Soy sauce.
The soy sauce, vinegar,
and then the sesame oil.
What about lemon? Do you like lemon in it?
Some people put no lemon, but some people also put a little bit of minced garlic. Right. Okay.
I'm on it. I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay, so Henry, you can share the your screen.
Oh, all right. Let's see.
Guys, ready?
Well, if I did that, then people would see everybody else's answers, and I don't need that as well. I want.
Oh, so you will ask them, and they answer over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the riddle is: the more there is, the less you see.
Did you hear the first riddle, guys?
George got it right, and several others as well. The more there is, the less you see. The answer is darkness.
George, do you use the can you click the link Henry sent to everyone, the Nearpod, so you can send your question there. Let me put it one more time. Yes, click that and join that to answer over there. Okay, thank you.
I follow you all the time and copy your every move, but you can't touch me or catch me. What am I? These are the classic riddles. I think some of you are already familiar with them, so.
So we can't answer in the chat.
You have to answer to the SharePad. No, SharePad, Nearpod.
Well, does anyone want to take a guess?
No one answered?
Oh no, yeah, several people are.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's got it right. Everyone's got it right so far.
Wow. Jeff will have enough gifts, right?
So far, the answer is your shadow. What invention lets you look through a wall?
Is there a way, Henry, to hide their answers? Like the answer only you can see, but nobody can see. We can only see the question. No way to do that?
Unfortunately.
But don't worry about this at this moment.
Oh, no, actually, when you're on a Nearpod, you do see the question. That's about it.
Oh, so we can't see the answer, right?
No, not the answers.
Okay.
Somebody said hammer, which is pretty interesting. But the answer to this one is window or glass. I'll take glass, but window basically. Let me give you a harder one. Let's try this one. Let's see. Gonna shoot right through to the end there. With little round feet and square head, they come in and out in pairs. They are caught twice or 3 times a day. What are they?
Jamaica, I agree with you. We need a Jeopardy music. It's too quiet when we do the riddle. Well, some people are busy with wrapping the dumplings, and some are busy with thinking. But we do feel like we need some music.
Let's see.
Yes, absolutely music. Absolutely.
Let's get a music.
We'll
Jeff,
dance.
let's get a music. May, what kind of music you use when you do the dance, right? We need a little bit of music here. Whose music here?
So a lot of people have been struggling with this one. The answer is chopsticks.
Oh.
And let's see. Here's a good one. Sometimes I'm curved like a smile. Other times I'm round as a plate. What am I? All right. Let's see if anyone's still missing to put in their answers, or now's the time. Let's see. So the answer for this one is the moon, which some of you did get. And let's see what this.
You don't have to wait until Tuesday to enjoy this delicious.
Oh. So with this one, what is eaten by you, served among many, grown by many, and white as snow?
Sue, you started your dumplings too? Wow, amazing. Okay. Cool.
So with this one, the answer is rice.
You got somebody got it.
Someone actually did get it. Yeah, we have 3 people who got it.
Wow, great. So you want to announce the winners of
the previous game?
The previous games.
In the previous one, it was Carla and John who got the highest points for the questionnaire. As for this one, I still need to tally up the.
Sure, take your time. And Carla and John, congratulations. Don't forget to contact us. Okay. And now I know, some of you are still making and wrapping. So let's take this time to see Jamaica, you made some PowerPoint you want to share?
Yes, I have a little presentation on some clothes.
Cool.
Let me get it open first on my side, then I can prepare to share the screen.
Sure.
Okay, let me see here. Now, how do I share my screen? Let's see.
There is in the center on the bottom, share the share screen.
Where is it on mine? I guess I'm not sure if because my iPad is probably different from your computer.
Oh, well, you're working
Oh,
on
I
your
found
work.
it.
Oh, you did?
Share
Okay.
content.
And I also saw, Liu Dehua, the song you showed me last night. I think it's a nice song. It's just too bad they don't have English translation. Otherwise, it would be a nice song, right? To show the audience.
Okay. Oh, I did put the link to the song, but I was really trying to find the English subtitles to it, and there wasn't any.
Right.
Besides, we have the nice, cute little red packets.
Right.
But so there's lots of different fashion for the New Year's, but most commonly, since red is seen as a lucky color, as we also saw from the video made by Panda Express, you'll see a lot of people and a lot of decorations are colored in red. So one of the most common ones you'll see is the tank suit. I actually see this one very often. There's different variations of it, but it's obviously from the Tang Dynasty, and it's basically a jacket with the knotted buttons and an uprise collar. That's one of the some of the characteristics of this. There's some short sleeves ones, but majority of ones are long sleeve, depending on the time of year. It's normally worn by men, but there is a women version of it as well. The next we have, I'm terrible at pronouncing this one, but it's almost similar to the tank suit. It's a dress, similar with the knot tie buttons, and as long as she has the slit down the side, I feel like we see this one a lot, especially the females wear this in the Kung Fu movies. I feel like we see this outfit very often. And then the Zhongshan suit is pretty basic. It's typically worn by much older generation. I read that it's from, I think I said like the first Chinese president, and that's when they just kind of stuck to wearing it. It looks kind of militarized to me, but it's a very simple, as I said, majority of the time people who wear it tend to be of the older generations. And then we have the games, Mahjong especially. Everyone loves Mahjong. I saw, when I was in Wenzhou, I saw a nice big, I guess it was like a hall, and we had several tables of Mahjong. I don't have I wish I had the picture of it because I would have put that picture, but I don't know what happened to that picture. We have the Chinese poker, and of course, as we just did the riddles, we have the Latin riddles. Lantern riddles, is that Latin? Lantern riddles. Since in the New Year's, a lot of times it's family and friends all together. That's why you have games that will include a group of 4 people or more, just so everyone feels included. And that's my present. Let me see, how do I turn this off?
You can stop sharing. Good.
Okay.
Thanks. And for the Zhongshan suit, actually, people think it's invented or edited by the Sun Zhongshan, Sun Yat-sen, and who was the first president of Republic in China. Actually, he was born in Hawaii. So I don't know, he's a American or Chinese or American Chinese. And then the Qipao, of course, is somehow evolved from the Qi, the Manchurian people, and then later on became like a well popular accepted female dress. And there was a long history, right? Very interesting. So I think time running out, we need to wrap up. So everybody ready to show your dumplings? Zida, do you want to show us all the dumpling and display them nicely on the plates?
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't. I didn't have the ingredients to make these. I'm saving the recipe though.
Yes. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful, Jackie. Beautiful. And also, some people make the dumpling look like the yuanbao, the Chinese, ancient current money currency, or the gold nuggets. And so eating that dumpling also is eating the fortune, right? Consuming the fortune. And whichever shape you like, the ear or the gold. So Beth, I saw you were trying there, no? Oh, look at, oh, nice, Zoe. That's a nice one
Wow.
too. Oh, cool.
They're all gorgeous. Now I'm hungry too.
This is
I'm
what you
hungry.
get when you use spring roll wrappers.
I'm going to make mine after this. Fascinating. So Zida, did Zida show us what he made yet? Not yet. Okay.
We still didn't boil them yet.
Later, right? Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. Wow, fascinating. So that I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for, showing us and making everything and teach us from scratch. And I hope everybody really learned, hands-on experience, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did not try because of snow, no ingredient, but try it later on. And then, do you have any questions for Zida or for us?
So different ways of cooking.
Oh yes, there's 3 ways of cooking. Okay, Zida, you want to explain that?
So there's the most common one, water boil ones. And the second is pan fry the dumplings with oil. And then the third one is steam it. So 煎饺、煮饺和蒸饺3种, 3 different types. If you guys want, I can show you each single one.
Please.
So yeah, let's get started. Let's start with the most common one, the water boil method. So you need to get a pot. Just like that. Fill it with about half pot of water. So let me just do that.
It's very important to put it just a half, because eventually you need to add 3 times after boiling to make sure the dumpling ready. So if you put too much water, you can't add water later on. So just put a half pot of water.
Okay.
And the fried one is the same like Japanese, when you go to Japanese restaurant, have a gyoza. So that's a fried dumplings, right? It's called gyoza. There's a fried, and also you can steam. Yes, Ralph, we always want to have a cooking parties on campus, but then the liability issue is it's hard to solve. You need to have a kitchen, you need to have a facilities, then you need a safety contract. I don't know, it's complicated, but we will, after COVID, whenever we can, get together in person, we will find a way to do activities to celebrate that.
We'll come to your house.
Yes, you can come to my house. No problem. I'll go to Zida's house. Zida is so professional.
I'm outside your door, Shurong. Just let me in. I'm ready to eat.
Yes, yes.
How did you cook yours, Jackie?
I boiled them.
You boiled them.
With it 3 times because I don't have the patience to fry them. You have to stand there and look at them.
Well, boiled is the most traditional one, and then the recipe I sent around also have 3 ways of cooking. I think that recipe is really good. I don't know who found it. Is it Jeff or Zida found that recipe? It's very royal authentic, shared authentic way to make the dumpling and cook it. So you guys can.
I just tried to, because we tried to make the dumplings earlier, and we did, and we chose to do the pan fry. I said me and my mom, we made the dumplings and we chose to pan fry them. But I want to clarify, please don't make the same mistake I did. We used a stick, like a regular pan. We didn't use a non-stick pan. So the method that's described in the recipe is to use oil and water. And I guess the combination of the 2 in a pan that is regular, like a regular cast iron pan, did not go so well. So that's why I don't have anything to show. I mean, they tasted great. I just, the presentation wasn't there for me to be like, oh yeah, I made dumplings. So yeah, please don't make the same mistake.
Yeah, you are right. Like water and oil, normally you don't put them together. They will cause troubles, right? But in a different pan, if you put them different time, right, at different time, it works. They will make the dumpling not over dry. And
I need to see it. I need to see somebody do it because I don't understand how to.
Zida is going to. He's a
I
chef.
got
I
it.
tell you, he's a master. He's
I got it.
clearly he's a master.
On the streets in Shanghai, they had these, you saw these huge skillets
Yes.
with the pan fried ones. They were so good, but they had these, they were cast iron, I think.
Yes.
Big cast iron skillets, big ones.
Right. They need the less oil. Right.
Mhm,
Just
mhm.
the heat, very evenly distributed heat, and cook it.
So you can use the cast iron pans.
Yeah.
Is that better than a wok, or should we use a wok if we have?
Okay. Wok is for fried vegetables.
Okay.
And then the cast iron is for like stewing or you guys listen to me. And when I'm talking you those terms, I'm impressed myself. Before COVID, I don't even know how to cook. But now I can share you with all the techniques and use the terms. I even know the paths. And I tell you, this COVID is it's so amazing in different perspective, good or bad. And also when Jeff showing the Chinese New Year, normally it's a family reunion, and that's the time the whole world think the biggest migration going on, right? Millions of people travel, but this year, no one travel. Government to tell people stay where you are, celebrate with whoever around, and not have a gathering, go to restaurant and go home. And this is tough. And this is already second year in row that Chinese cannot celebrate this tradition. So it's a very painful if you would think harder. And even us, we have to use this virtual way to celebrate it. It's good, but also a little bit, sad.
All right, ready, guys?
Yep.
Let's see. Let me bring this over. So I prepared two methods. The pan fry one and the water boil. So now since the water is boiled, it's about to. I'm going to drop the dumplings in the water first. So let me just get some of this. Just drop them in the pot gently so you don't burn yourself.
And save some for fries, right?
Yep. Right. And hold up. Since I don't need that, you just have to keep mixing it so that they don't stick to the pan, the bottom of the pot. So so now you just let it sit. Once the water boils back up, you put 1 cup of cold water back in the pot, and then wait them to boil again, and then put another cup of water, and repeat the process for 2 more times. That's how you get ready for your dumplings boil method. And now since wait, hold on. If you guys can see, yep, there we go. Since the oil is ready, I'm going to show you the pan fry method. So you
What
turn
kind of oil?
Oh yeah, pan fry. Yeah, sorry.
What kind of oil?
Veggie oil. So you turn the fire to medium or small, and you just gently place them in the pot. I have a big one here. And here we go, just to showcase. So now you just let it sit for about say 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Just let them cook. And now here you have to stir it. See, now the water is boiled. Just put 1 cup of cold water back into it. Let them boil again. So now you just wait for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes to let them cook. Let them cook through the skin. And then you started gently adding water into the non-stick fry pan pot. to make the fried dumplings.
Wow.
Yeah, but by then when it's ready, I'll show you guys again. But yeah.
Very impressive. I never fried a dumpling. And for the dumpling, after 3 times you dump the bowl of cold water, the dumpling will floating on the top, and they became very, very big. And that you know for sure dumplings are ready to eat. Jackie's whole family enjoying the dumpling and Happy New Year. We twisted this year. When we say Happy New Year, we means happy the year of an ox, because ox pronounced like a new and NIU. So we say happy NIU year. And so I typed
That's
here.
beautiful. So the people, who are the people born in the year of the ox? What years? Anybody here?
Oh, Jeff.
Jeffrey. What are the
Uh,
characteristics of someone born in the year of the ox?
You know,
Very strong and big boned man.
Not that
Strong
literal,
like
Jeff.
ox.
Not that. And you know, like people, it's very superstitious, but you know, human like to show this, you know, connections, right? And Carl, we're thinking is very diligent and very energetic and very honest. And those are all the things we need the most, right, for this year, for 2021, and for the coming years. So, and Jeff, please wear anything red, at least for the first 15 years of this, 15 days of this year. And Chinese people are so superstitious. Myself is impacted by it. So I force my husband, he's born in the year of ox, and so do my son. I force them to wear a little bit of red, whatever you pick up, you know, any part of. And
As I'm eating, I keep dipping my red scarf into the dipping sauce by accident. I'm just going so fast to eat. And now I have some soy sauce on my fringe.
I smell the taste of your dumpling, Jackie, because you look so happy. The whole family looks so happy.
I'm happy to be here with all of you. There's no way to make a celebration without the two things we've got now: food and good company. And the food alone, alcohol, Brad says, the food alone is insufficient. Insufficient. I needed you all.
Thank you, Jackie. And I feel so honored. You know, my longtime colleague, friends, and students are here. This means a lot. You know, normally I host the events to promoting culture, but this year I feel whatever I do is not promoting the culture. It's really the having the company to celebrate it with me. And because you know we can't go back to China, and I'm not a citizen there, and there's no way Chinese government allow you to go back there. And then it's hard for anyone travel to American. Well, anybody is scared to travel to America at this moment, so it's tough. So you guys are my extended family. So
We are here for you.
I
We are
know.
here. We are yours. We are your family.
I know.
Wrong and everybody in the call.
Yes. And yes, and for you know, Zida is here alone, and May has family, right? But you also have family member in Thailand. And for you know other students who likes Chinese culture, they start to feel like Chinese. Look at the Jamaica. She feels like she's half Chinese. I think she is half Chinese. Great. Oh, Zida, go ahead.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm just gonna show you how to safely to make the pan fry ones, because I think that's where you guys are scared the most of it. So now once the bottom of the dumpling is cooked through, you can just actually move it, scratch it from the bottom of the pan to feel that crispiness. Once you can feel that, that means it's ready to put water in it. So what we're gonna do is that you want to have a full bowl of water, and you slowly pour it into the pot. Once the water submerged about, let's say 1/3 of the height of dumplings, you stop. That's the time to stop. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do it. Hold on, wait. having a really weird angle of the laptop. Sorry. So now, other thing that you have to watch out for is that I always keep my fire at medium and low heat. So that way, even if something happens, it's going to be mild, so you don't hurt yourself. So just keep that in mind. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add water in it. Just like that. You can just feel that one sizzle and that's it. So one sizzle and that's it. And now all you have to do is just boil the water down, and that's it. So that's how you pan fry it. I add too much water to it just because I was holding the laptop, explaining this to you guys. But normally you don't need that much of water. So yeah, it's a pretty chaotic here because I gotta do it all by myself. I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry,
No,
Zida.
Zida,
I'm really
don't
sorry
sorry.
getting COVID there.
It's like we give you so much, missions to complete within this hour and a
We're
half.
very demanding. We're a
Yeah,
very
we are.
demanding
We are.
crowd.
He need assistant, and he had assistant. If there's no snow, Jeff will be there. That's our plan. And I thought I go to Zida's house do that, but then I can't host the event. So this is the best Zida you can do, and you did a great job, Zida. So you just let the dumplings simmering there, Zida. You just let the dumpling simmering there, and
Oh yes, just let them sizzle, or just keep the fire at medium, and then once the water starts to boil down, it's the same thing like when you cook the bacon with water. Once the water boils down, you'll be good.
May
How
we
long
see it
it take?
again?
Huh?
Could we see the pan again whilst as the water's
sure.
boiling down, please?
Just like that.
Wow. So does that sound like what you had in Shanghai?
It's like
I don't remember the water part. They were just really browned. Did they get browned like this?
Yeah,
Yeah, they will get it
the
very
bottom is crispy brown, and then the water is just there to help them cook faster.
Got it.
To the inside.
I'll show you. I'll show the bottom once it's done. Don't worry.
So how do you cook bacon with water? I've never done that.
Oh, bacon with water? Oh, it's the same thing. You just lay the bacon strip in the pan.
Yeah.
Let it fry. Let the oil to come out. And about like a minute or so after the bacon, you put the bacon in the pot. You just add a cup of water in it, and then you let the water burn dry.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
So it doesn't dry out. It doesn't get when it is brown. It's not dry. That's
Also, it's not gonna be so salty. So yeah.
Oh, fabulous! Great.
And so, and some people like myself will use the water boil to cook the dumpling, and then fry it. So in this way, you save time and you don't use that water. Probably you can just use it all.
That's what. Yeah, right.
Heat it away. Right. And Zida is not only a good chef. He's a good how do you call, what's the name for bartender? No, there must be another way too. He knows liquors and drinkings very well too, guys. If we eventually have a party, Brad, you are so right. Food and a drink.
Bartender, my cup is dry.
So shall we make broth from the water that we used to boil the dumplings in? Make soup?
Zida, you muted.
So can we make soup now from the water we used to boil the dumplings? Because my soup is looking nice and brothy.
Yeah.
The liquid I have.
Of course, I can make a soup of it. It's easy, simple.
And the people from south of China, right? They like to boil a pot of water and then put seafoods there, and put a vegetable and a tofu, and then put the dumplings. So they never can eat the dumpling just boiled after water, like northerner do. So again, whatever you want to do, and alternate and be creative, and as long as you enjoy it. Okay. Now, Henry, do you want to announce the winners of the Riddle game?
Yeah, I have the winners here. They are, oh, actually, one of them left. Kaylee won alongside Carla, Nicole, Jeff, and Ralph.
Congratulations, Nicole, you won this time. Nicole was so disappointed of last Friday. She was that close to be the winner, and you won, Nicole. Great. Carlo, you won twice. Congratulations, everyone.
I wasn't expecting the second one at all.
Benjamin, nice to see your face. You know, with the online teachings, right? We can't ask the students to turn on the video. So some students that only know the names, and very happy to see your faces here.
My room is usually so gross. I don't turn on my my camera.
Do you know there is a virtual background? I don't know Blackboard allow the virtual background now, but Zoom you can use a virtual background.
Okay, I should definitely do that because my room's pretty scary most of the time.
Well, it looks fine to me at this moment.
Hey Benjamin, you want to know what I did? I invested in a green screen so I could hide all the stuff behind.
I was wondering. I saw you in the class the other day, and I was like, "How is he doing that?"
I was like, this is a lazy man. Maybe spend a little money to stay lazy.
And I think at a certain point, all the green screen was sold out. But I think now you can order, right? Have more stuff.
Hopefully.
Yeah, get one, Benjamin. Get one. Well, Zida, you ready to show the fried dumpling?
Yeah, it's almost done. I can show the bottom, the crispy bottom that Dr. Su was talking about.
Yeah.
That she was asking. Hold on. So as you can see, water goes down already. It's almost ready. Let me just leave one of the dumplings over. And you can see the brown side, the brown skin of the crispiness. So that means it's almost ready. So just give it like a minute or two, let the water runs down, and it's ready to heat.
So Zida, do you cover the pot or you don't?
You can cover it.
Okay.
Or you don't. It's fine. It's up to it's up to you. So.
Beth, I like your strategy. Did you see what Dr. Hyde shared with you? The pretty computer screen facing a corner, like what I'm doing now.
Yeah, exactly. And nobody has to know what's happening on the other side of the computer screen, which is absolute chaos. You just
sorry.
I have the same issue.
So sorry.
I think we're doing a good deed to others to show how messy our homes are.
No, but Jackie, look at your house. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful.
Oh, I have the angle just right.
And Dr. Su Guang would normally have that's a fascinating view of her, the house. But today even the corner of the kitchen looks nice too. And Zida, your kitchen looks fascinating. I never thought the kitchen can look that great.
Thank you.
Kitchen, look at Abby's kitchen looks, also fascinating, full of stuff, right?
I find it so intimate to be holding class virtually or meetings because we get to see our faces up close and we get to see each other's spaces. Even the green screens you show are personally chosen. It's a type of fashion statement.
Well, I agree with you partially, but another part of me, I think started today. I feel like I'm getting enough of virtual. I'm really got enough. And before all the past 1 year, I enjoying this. I think, wow, we need to feel thankful for, technology and also the, willingness people, caving and suffer through this, right? Hi, Peter. Nice to see you. Happy New Year. And then, hi, Peter. Long time no see. I know they're going to see something or not. And but it started from today. I feel like it's enough. It's really enough. I expressed my concern with when school asked us to fill the form. I said, can you allow faculty go back to office? It's just not that too much. Like I can use the office, so not facing the unstable internet, or once a while students need to pick up something or to use the facilities. And I think we need to allow, with a 1 year experience, we know how to safely conduct a small group of meetings. I think that will be slowly move back to normal. This virtual is really getting tough because I can't see students' faces. That's just making my teaching style, and it became like crippled. That's how I feel.
It's just
When I was student teaching, I oftentimes had to give a lot of leeway for my students, to the point where it evolved to the point where they would just look the answers up online, and I would give them credit for it if they looked up the right answer. Because I had students who would look up the answers online and still find the wrong answers.
That's very funny.
Well, we don't know that's a problem. The students are the problem, the internet.
No.
Well, this is a great lesson to teach students. They can't trust the resources on the internet randomly. They need to do research, do the fact check and compare resources, right? This is a great point to tell students how to find the correct answer online. Great. Okay,
Because people usually choose the first result. They don't go through them to see if it's right.
They didn't even click the first result. They just copied the words off the first result. So sometimes you have the pauses in between the answer, like the dot, dot, dot.
Lord. Okay, Zida.
All right, so just gonna show the final product. I make sure, there we go. So this is the water boiled, and this is a pan fried, where it's crispy and golden brown. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Awesome,
Help us to enjoy it. Help us to enjoy it. And I really hope everybody had a great time. This is the first time we used like a virtual event to have a cooking activity. And I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you, Zida, so much for taking 2 hours. I did not realize we saw this 1 hour event and already 2 hours. And thanks everyone who planned for it and joined us, shared with us, and work along with us, cook along with us. And again, Happy New Year. And we try to promise you this will be a better year.
Thank you for organizing.
Happy New Year, everyone. Thank
Happy
you
New
for
Year,
organizing it, Shirong. Thank you for coming, everybody.
All right. Thank you for coming, guys.
Thanks for having me, everybody.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have you, Benjamin.
A round of applause.
Yes.
Hey.
It's right here. I put it here.
Stop apologizing. You were great.
Thank you.
Zida, you better not eat all them dumplings. I'll be over but Monday.
Yeah, okay, cool.
You need to go there now. Monday.
I can't go there now.
No, it's Monday's too long. Yes, Monday.
I have to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I can't go then.
You have to go now.
Whatever. Next time. Don't worry, I'll make more.
I'll be knocking at your door. I'm ready.
Which one you wanted to make, a fried one or the boiled one?
Both. I don't care. Just feed me.
Thank you, Shirong.
Oh, thank you.
Best customer. I know, right? I'm not picky. As long as I'm being fed, I'm
Oh,
happy.
did you enjoy the dumpling your mom made and you made?
Yeah.
Great. Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I mean, I learned how to wrap the dumplings a little bit better.
Fascinating. And the next time I see you, I will give you a red envelope.
Ooh, I want to brag to everybody that I have actually been treated to Shirong's mother's dumplings.
Oh, yes.
Those are good too.
She's another master, right? Sue also.
Mhm.
Oh,
Dumpling
Sue,
master.
it is. And my neighbors still miss her dumplings.
We all do.
Mhm.
I told Dr. Kong to adopt me, but I don't know what's going on with that.
Well, my mom would adopt you. You need to go to China. Stay with her.
I'm not sure how that works with immigration.
Fascinating. You guys can hang out longer, and I have to feed my kids. You know, it's a half day. I did not cook, but you guys stay hang out longer. And again, I can't say enough. Thank you, and I will see you soon. Stay safe and warm, guys. Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, see you soon.
See ya.
Zida, where's your sauce? I mean, I still have some for mine, but you need sauce for your dumplings.
Sauce?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sauce.
but there's like a lot of like diversities in sauce.
Whatever sauce
Sauce.
this is. I don't know
Oh,
what
like the
it is.
sweet soy